I am Mr. Basavaraj S. Rutul, working as Assistant Professor in the Department of Electronics and Communication Engineering. Today I am delivering a presentation on Falstad Electronic Simulator, bridging theory and practice. So this Falstad simulator, electronic simulator, is a innovative tool, especially for learning and designing electronic things. So, and again, it is a versatile online platform mainly for simulating electronic circuits, and it brings theory into practice, as we can build a simple to complex design using this Falstad simulator. So one important key feature of this Falstad electronic simulator is it's very simple. You can just drag and drop the electronic components. Okay, you can drag and drop a diode, a resistor, and a design your half a rectifier. So it's a very simple tool wherein you don't require a lot of electronic knowledge also. So and again, it also helps us to visualize the current as well as voltage levels. So it also gives us a real-time feedback. So it is for instant learning and design refinement. So it also helps us to analyze a circuit in both AC and DC way. And it is as it has a broad functionality. It is this tool is good for the beginners as well as the professionals. So let's quickly see how this simulator looks. As I said, it is a simple web-based simulator. Okay, you don't require to install it. You don't require to install it. This runs on your mobile phone also. So that's why I have chosen this simulator as you are at first year level now. Okay, so let's design a simple circuit now. Okay, what we have learned in our theory so far. So let's start with designing your half wave rectifier. So here this simulator doesn't have your step down transformer. So directly I will start with considering the secondary voltage. Okay. So what we'll do is first we have to go to draw and we have to select the diode. So the diode will be present in active components. So I will select the diode and I will place it here like this. Yes. Does it look the same way? Yes. So then I need a load resistor. So that also you can select it from here. Draw. It comes under. Here we have the direct selection here. Add resistor. So I will be connecting resistor here. So by default I have chosen 1 kilo ohm resistor. So then here I have to connect the input. So for input again you go to draw and select input and sources. Under that you select AC voltage source. So you can place it like this. Okay. So now we have to join these two. So for that again go to draw and click on add wire. So I am connecting these two ends. I am connecting these two ends. Now half wave rectifier is ready. So what you are able to see there? You are able to see something. Something is moving. What is that? So there is a flow of current. So until this, you can see, until this point, if I remove this, is current flowing? No, current flow has stopped now. So once I connect this, you are able to see there is a flow of current. 1 minute. Once I connect this, You're able to see there is a flow of current. Is it visible to everyone? So if you want, I will maximize this. Are you able to see this? Okay. So it's a very simple circuit wherein I have chosen an AC voltage input source. Then I have a diode. Then I have the load resistor. Okay. Now I have to see how the input looks and how the output looks. So for that we have, again you have to go to draw, then you click on output, okay, and you click on add analog output and you can connect it here like this. Wonderful. And again after clicking on this, we start from here, clicking on this, click on view in scope. Scope means for seeing the analog input and output waveforms, we use something called as CRO, cathode ray oscilloscope. So in short, here it is called as scope. So I'll click on view in new scope. Are you able to see the inputs now? Okay, it is showing both input voltage and current values. So I can right click on this, go to properties, go to plots, wherein I can stop the current. So now what you are able to see is only voltage you are able to see. So if you see it's, what is its maximum value? 5 volt. Okay. So if we click on our circuit here, you are able to change that value. I can make it as 10 volts also. So that's why I was telling it is very simple. Okay. So next thing is I want to see the output also. So here again you right click on this, click on view in new scope. Are you able to see the output now? Yes. So I can make them to bring in a single thing. So then what I will do is I'll say stack. Okay. Are you able to see the same waveform what I have drawn here? Is it the same? So what is happening for the positive half cycle? I will stop it and stop the simulation. I can stop the simulation. So let's start with this. For positive half cycle, what I have got? For positive half cycle, I have a positive half cycle output. What is happening for the negative half cycle? There is no output. Here also you are able to see there is no output for this half cycle. Okay. So this is how we can easily build. So you can just see in just 2 or 3 minutes we are able to build what? Half a rectifier using this web-based electronic simulator. What's up? So then to this what I will do is now let us connect the capacitor and see how the output looks. So I will again go to passive components. Under that we have capacitor. Let's connect it here. Just see how the output changes. It's happening. 1 minute. Okay, 1 minute. So we have already built a circuit here. We'll show that. So this is a full wave rectifier circuit with filter. Okay. So this is a bridge rectifier which is already inbuilt in this simulator. You can see this is your load resistor. This is your what? Capacitor. In the same way, in parallel to load resistor, we have placed a capacitor. So what it is able to do? So is it looking the same way what we have drawn here? Okay. So it looks like what type of waveform? Hey, how it looks? This is sine wave. What about this? How it looks? So I have to It looks like what? Like this. And what is this called as? It's called as sawtooth waveform. It's called as what? Sawtooth. Okay. So as I was telling, it also gives the option of having a simple example circuits. Okay. So this one I have chosen from the example circuits itself. So you can go to very simple ones, like you can understand the Ohm's law in a better way using the simulator. Okay. So what this experiment tells us, what this circuit tells us, there is a 5 voltage source. There are 2 capacitors which are connected in parallel. Okay, one end is connected to 5 volt and the other end is connected to ground terminal. What it is saying? What this says? This is 100 ohms and this is 1 kilo ohm. What this circuit tells us? Yes, madam. Last, please. You are writing something. You are writing this one or writing some assignment? Please tell me. Huh?